Greetings and welcome to our exploration of the multifaceted demographic crisis of 2024. It's a silent but profound issue that encompasses declining birth rates, the increase in aging population, and migration pattern changes. These demographic changes have broad effects on the global economy, altering labor dynamics and placing significant pressures on healthcare systems. Rising urbanization, enhanced healthcare capacity, and better education have all played a role in the societal shift towards smaller families. The subsequent decline in birth rates may seem positive on the surface, but it brings its own set of challenges, most notably, an increasingly aging population that has significant implications for societal infrastructure and welfare systems. The evolving migration landscape is another critical component of the demographic crisis. Encouraged by globalization, individuals and families are increasingly moving from rural areas to cities, and from one country to another. This migration flux results in changed cultural dynamics and adds to the demographic complexity. The convergence of these various factors creates a situation where the global demographic landscape is drastically changing. It's paramount that we comprehend the full scope of these changes, their potential ramifications on society, and possible solutions that could mitigate their impact. Most significant among the impact domains is economics. The shifting demographic dynamics give rise to worrisome reality, a labor force that's decreasing in size as the demand for workers continues to grow. This can lead to weakened economic growth and inflationary pressures, among others, as the demographics of consumption shift. The implications of the crisis also extend to the healthcare sector. An aging population brings an increased demand for medical services and long-term care, putting overwhelming strains on existing healthcare systems and exacerbating the challenge of healthcare accessibility. However, the demographic crisis isn't solely an economic or healthcare challenge. It also significantly shapes social and cultural norms, leading to family structures and intergenerational dynamics that are markedly different from that of the preceding generations. In light of these disruptions, there's a pressing need to explore and implement viable technological solutions. The use of technology in addressing demographic challenges can provide valuable insights, improve resource efficiency, and help in the creation of customized solutions. Highlighting the importance of proactive policy action, we also aim to identify necessary policy changes that will help to navigate these demographic dynamics. Effective and responsive policies can well be the deciding factor in how drastically or smoothly our societies transition through these challenges. To this end, broad-based programs such as education and job training initiatives can be useful in creating an adaptable workforce. Similarly, Social Security reform and efforts to improve the health system's capacity and efficiency can help cope with the evolving needs of an aging society. While the problem seems daunting, it's important to strike a hopeful chord. With diligence and collaboration, it's possible to manage these demographic changes effectively. Innovation and adaptability are key to identifying and implementing the most effective, spot-specific solutions. In Japan, for instance, we see a model of successful policy action where technological advancements like robotics are filling the labor gaps. Moreover, the country's extensive healthcare systems are gradually being adapted to meet the needs of its aging population. Other countries, like Australia, are addressing demographic challenges by favoring robust migration programs. The country's pro-migration policies aim to bolster its workforce size, thus minimizing the negative effects of a declining birth rate and an aging population. Iceland, with its high life expectancy and generally favorable demographics, offers a unique influx of aging population solutions. The country's emphasis on intergenerational facilities and programs has provided a framework for the integration of aging individuals within society effectively. Policymakers from around the globe can look to these and other similar success stories for inspiration, and perhaps even go beyond and craft tailored solutions for their unique demographic challenges. Furthermore, individual efforts to acknowledge and adapt to these changes can also help. This includes embracing and learning from different cultural dynamics facilitated by migration, fostering intergenerational dialogues within society, and actively involving oneself in shaping policy responses. We live in an age of unprecedented changes in global demographics, welcoming an era of varying societal structures and dynamic economic landscapes. This calls for a shift from the traditionally linear thinking to multifaceted and cross-sectoral approaches in addressing the myths and realities associated with the world's demographic shift. Herein lies the key. Initiatives that encourage dialogue across different fronts, combine local and global perspectives, and integrate varied individual and societal influences can help expedite our journey towards dealing with the silent crisis effectively. Fostering sustainable, equitable, and inclusive societies will demand significant effort at all levels. But with insightful understanding, as well as concerted, multifaceted action that brings together technological, policy, and societal dimensions, this silent crisis can indeed be transformed into an opportunity for a more vibrant, equitable, and dynamic future. Our exploration may seem like a broad lens on an amorphous prospect. Yet, our understanding magnifies when we view it from an adversity-adapting perspective, representing an opportunity for us to learn, change, and grow with the times. At the end of the day, the demographic crisis is not about lamenting the loss of years past. It's about embracing the present, learning from our past mistakes, and collectively creating a version of the future that benefits everyone, bringing about meaningful progress in our societies. The 2024 demographic crisis is more than a mere numbers game. It's about people, their aspirations, their potential to drive societal evolution, and their right to live a fulfilling life in a supportive environment. As we stand at the precipice of further demographic changes, it's important to realize the immense potential we possess to influence these trends. Our choices, individually and societally, can help shape the future world we live in. Let us remember that demographics form the foundation of our society. By addressing the demographic crisis, not only are we securing a sustainable future, but we are also building a world where everyone, regardless of their age or background, can lead a fulfilling, dignified life. And so, our journey to explore and understand the dynamics of the 2024 demographic crisis comes to an end. Our hope is that the insights we've shared today encourage conversations, inspire actions, and drive pragmatic policy choices to help our society thrive in the wake of these changes. For a more vibrant, equitable, and inclusive future, let's make the case for being demographic change catalysts. Change begins with understanding, and action begins with you. So, let's understand, let's act. A call to action that can define our tomorrow, a beacon of hope in the wake of the 2024 demographic crisis. Thank you for taking the time to explore and understand the intricate complexities of the 2024 demographic crisis. With your active participation and shared resolve, we are looking forward to a future that is vibrant, healthy, inclusive, and is harbinger of progress for all. Until we meet again to explore another facet of the world as we know it, it's important to bear in mind the benefits of adaptable systems, thoughtful strategies, and empathetic viewpoints in the face of demographic challenges. As one age ends and a new chapter commences, let's navigate the quiet revolution shaped by the demographic forces of today, aiming at shaping a world where dreaming big and living well is the prerogative of all, irrespective of the statistical odds. So, gear up, arm yourself with knowledge, and be the change you wish to see. Gear up to partner in crafting the narrative of a dynamic, age-agnostic, inclusive society. The time is now, the call to action has been sounded. Let's be the architects of the future we want. For remember, as the adage goes, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams and the power of positive action. Each of us has a role to play in this prodigious theater of change. Are you ready to play your part? Unveil your latent potential, be the change champions. All this and more, in our relentless pursuit of knowledge, progress, and sustainability, in our quest to understand, empathize, and act, in our endeavor to cradle the global symphony of life, in the wake of the 2024 silent crisis.